Number 15, Monster Jam Sign-Up Series. That's right, we are back. Welcome everyone to Sign-Up Series number 15, Season 12. Originally, this Sign-Up Series was only going to be a Halloween special, but it kind of turned into that due to the delay and Hobby Buddy wanting to be in the Vampire Mohawk Warrior. I was honestly gonna do a Halloween special World Finals. But as you can see, that's not happening. Thinking about doing a Thanksgiving themed one. But yeah, apologies for the wait. But fortunately, the wait is over. We got quite the lineup here. So plenty of new names and familiar names, but with new looks. So without further ado, let's look at our field of trucks. Starting off, we got me and Skeleton Crew. But you already knew that. Marked all 05 Studios and Gravedigger Halloween, Pinchy 08 and Gravedigger 1995, Tristan Racing Fan and Max D, Monster Jam Fox 68 and JCB Digatron, Monster Jam Dallas and Classroom Crusher, Double Bacon Chaseburger and Bailey Circuit, Rue That's Who and El Toro Loco, Carol Crane and Zombie, Caden Wilson and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Spin Master Monster Jam and Soldier Fortune. And someone just fell behind me. Eli Curie 21 and Pirate's Curse, Anna Blank and Earthshaker, Joseph Richards and the Halloween Cat, Aaron 1234 Channel and Raven, Aiden Richards and Bigfoot, Nero Theory and Snakebite, Antonio Rodriguez III and Uproar, Metal Health Racing and Overboard, the Cameron 9785 and Wildside, Introvert Drew and Nightwalker, Kenny DMJ Fan 1203 and Outlaw, Texas Custom Trucks and the Sheriff, Monster Jam Collector Racing and Shark Attack, Shadow vs. Ghost and T-Rex, Delta King 369 and Radical Rescue, Hobby Buddy 99 and Mohawk Warrior, E-Vlogs and Monster Patrol, Nathan Webb and the Gravedigger Pickup. Yeah, that's right, for those that don't follow me on Instagram. And before you ask what state, I ordered it online. I still haven't found the rest of them. So Nathan Webb, I'm sorry I forgot to inform you, but yeah, surprise. And last but not least, Nuclear 0085 and Son of a Tigger, the Halloween edition. Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right. This is round 1, Monster Jam Racing. And also, we will not be doing long jump this time. I decided to take a break from it. But if you want to see it in the next time series, please leave a comment down below. But without further ado, let's get going. Racing out of the purple lane is Nightwalker Fire, taking on Skeleton Crew in the orange lane. It's been a while since this truck has run, but he's back for the Halloween special. Down they go. And kicking things off, Skeleton Crew will move on to round 2. And next up in round 1, racing in the purple lane is Overboard, taking on Monster Patrol in the orange lane. Monster Patrol was the only one that was randomly added. The other ones were well thought out, the trucks that were added. It's Team Overboard versus Team Triple B. And down they go. And Overboard with the power of the Tom Meents autograph. And it will be Battle of the Black and Green Wrecking Machines. Too bad this isn't Triple Threat Racing where Gravedigger can get in the middle. And next up in round 1 racing, in the purple lane is Radical Rescue, Harper's Version, taking on Earthshaker Pumpkins. Earthshaker Pumpkin Company, that is. And for those that are wondering where I got these, I went to the Monster Truck Wars show in Washington. I still need to upload the videos of that. But anyways, Radical Rescue, Earthshaker, down they go. And Radical Rescue, all new look, getting the win. The fire truck takes down the dump truck. And I actually rode on the Radical Rescue ride. It was fun. I've never had a terrible moment in a ride truck. And going back to 2020 was this one. Zombie versus Hunter. Monster Mutt Dalmatian Zombie in the purple lane. Soldier Fortune Hunter in the orange lane. And the Hunter has hunted the Zombie. Soldier Fortune advancing to round 2. And next up in round 1 of racing, Racing out of the purple lane is Son of a Digger Halloween Edition, taking on Outlaw in the purple lane. And problem for Outlaw, unable to keep up. So Son of a Digger will advance to round 2. Ah, frick. Yep, and that's exactly what happened at the show I went to in Washington. Alright, next up, Battle of the Smash and Bash trucks. Yeah, replace the yellow zombie with a Smash and Bash zombie. Found these at Target yesterday and I wasn't even looking for them. I looked at the shelf and I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I honestly wasn't sure what to expect, but expect the unexpected, I guess. Anyway, Zombie in the purple lane, Digatron in the orange lane. Battle of the Smash and Bash trucks, down they go. And Zombie tearing the truck up, but still getting the win. Wow. These things are light. Alright, going back to 1995 with this one. Bigfoot in the purple lane, taking on Gravedigger number 10 in the orange lane. This is actually a new chassis. Let's see how well it works for him. And Gravedigger will advance to round 2. That new chassis seems to be working out for him. Usually they have problems with freshly made chassis. And next up in round 1, racing in his second sign-up series, racing out of the purple lane, representing Senate Motorsports, it's Uproar. And representing Halloween in the orange lane, and representing my cat, it's the Halloween Cat. Down they go, and Uproar with the win. Light body, metal chassis, a very good combination. And next up, it's the police car versus the school bus, with the Tombstone Sheriff in the purple lane, taking on Classroom Crusher in the orange lane in his second sign-up series. Down they go, the both of them. And it's going to be a short race. Classroom Crusher coming out on top. He fought the law and won. And next up, you saw Gravedigger take on Bigfoot. Then now let's see Gravedigger take on Snakebite. Racing out of the purple lane is the pickup Gravedigger, taking on Snakebite in the orange lane. And problems for Gravedigger, and Snakebite is going to take down Gravedigger for the win and advance to round 2. And next up, 2 new identities. Well, this one is already ran in one side series, and this one, well, he's making his debut. We got Bailey Circuit in the purple lane, taking on Shark Attack in the orange lane. And Bailey Circuit taking down Shark Attack. What were they thinking with this body, honestly? And next up in round 1, racing in their matching lanes in the purple lane, it's Raven taking on El Toro Loco in the orange lane. And it's going to be El Toro Loco. And next up in round 1, another new look, or new name, I should say. A T-Rex in the purple lane, taking on Pirate's Curse Ghost in the orange lane. And problems for T-Rex as Pirate's Curse flies to victory. Tough break for T-Rex. Harbor Motorsports is not doing well here, all except for Radical Rescue. And we're down to the last 2 races. With Wildside in the purple lane, taking on Max D in the orange lane. Once again, they matched their lanes. And here they go. Take a ride on the Wildside. Wildside advancing to round 2. Alright, I saved the best for last. Mohawk Warrior Vampire in the purple lane, taking on Gravedigger Halloween in the orange lane. Say what you want about this truck, but I'm happy they remade it, because I couldn't afford the original one. Anyways, down they go. And Gravedigger Halloween will move on to round 2. And before we move on to round 2, we got a fast loser race. We got 3 trucks: Halloween Cat, Overboard, and Shark Attack. And it's going to be Overboard. I mean, it's really muddy there still. And here we go, Battle of the Black and Green Wrecking Machines. This is round 2, with Monster Patrol in the purple lane and Skeleton Crew in the orange lane. Down they go. They both come up short, but Skeleton Crew comes out on top. And next up in round 2, Radical Rescue taking on Soldier Fortune. And Radical Rescue taking out Soldier Fortune, who looks like he's trying to run into him, trying to run him off the track. And the only rule here is stay on the track. And next up in round 2 racing, we got Son of a Digger taking on Zombie. Looking a little banged up, but he's all good. Down they go. And Zombie going past the speed bump and getting the win. Like I said, the only rule here is stay on the track. And next up in round 2 racing, we got Uproar taking on Gravedigger 10. Gravedigger taking on a truck driven by a former Gravedigger driver. Let's go green. And Uproar. Wow. And Gravedigger tried to keep up, but he got shut off. Uproar advancing to round 3. And next up in round 2 racing, Snakebite taking on Classroom Crusher. And problems for Snakebite and Classroom Crusher is going to get the win. And next up in round 2, Bailey Circuit taking on El Toro Loco. I almost said Bailey Shea. And Bailey Circuit will move on to round 3. And next up, Wildside taking on Pirate's Curse. And what a jump. Wildside almost went over, but managed to save it and take down Pirate's Curse. And next up, or last up for round 2, Overboard taking on Gravedigger. And problems for Gravedigger. Overboard will advance to round 3. And before we move on to round 3, we got a grudge match here. Since this was a Halloween special, or turned into one, I think I was going to leave these two out. Werewolf in the purple lane taking on Vampire in the orange lane. Down they go. And Werewolf is the winner of this grudge match. Okay, now we're on to round 3 with Radical Rescue taking on Skeleton Crew. Ooh. And problems for both trucks, but Radical Rescue will take down Skeleton Crew. And Radical Rescue trying to go for the double. Don't blame them. I'm excited to see that thing get crushed. Okay, next up for round 3. 2 trucks have been driven by John Zimmer. Uproar taking on Zombie. Both trucks are crazy fast, but who's faster? Oh! There goes the double. Uproar going for the trailer, and Zombie gets the win. Oh, come on. And next up, they're from the same mix, Bailey Circuit taking on Classroom Crusher. And, just when I thought it was going to be a Bailey Circuit, nope, it's going to be Classroom Crusher. And it's a battle for Team Overboard. It's father versus son, with Overboard taking on Wildside. Man, I forgot I got that autographed. And it's going to be Overboard. Alright, before we move on to the semifinals, time for another grudge match. The other 2 Smash and Bash trucks, Monster My Dalmatian, Son of a Digger. Down they go. And it's going to be Son of a Digger winning this grudge match. This is the semifinal round. Radical Rescue taking on Zombie. And Zombie going to the finals. Crushing that can a little bit more. And Radical Rescue was on a roll. But it's over for him. Better luck in Triple Threat Racing. And who will be facing Zombie in the finals? Will it be Overboard or will it be Classroom Crusher? And it's going to be Overboard. And one more grudge match before we go to the finals. Werewolf taking on Son of a Digger. And it's going to be Werewolf taking down Son of a Digger. Alright, Monster Jam fans, it's all come down to this. The final race 2 trucks, but only 1 winner. Racing out of the purple lane, representing Team Overboard. It's Metal Health Racing Overboard. And racing out of the orange lane, representing the Smash and Bash series, I suppose, is Carol, Crane, and Zombie. Somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. Who will be our racing champion? And it's going to be Metal Health Racing Overboard. Yeah, I really thought it was going to be Zombie. He was crazy fast the whole time, but Overboard coming back as a fast loser. Second chances are a beautiful thing, aren't they? Yeah, Overboard is your winner. And that's a little taste of what's to come for freestyle. Well, that concludes racing here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for Triple Threat Racing, because that's next, and you don't want to miss it.